friends, today we are at the Alton Towers Resort for their Mardi Gras celebrations. So this event is open this weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about 3 years old now, doesn't it?
Yeah, so it has been running for the past few years. I think it is its third year in operation.
From memory, yeah.
Yeah, so we are down here today. It runs until the 18th of June, so it's on for just under a month. And yeah, we're come down to see exactly what's happening this year. Last year there was entertainment cruise around the park. There was food street as well as a floating bar as well. This year it doesn't look like the floating bar has returned. I think I can see food street in the distance.
Oh yeah, the floating bar's not there.
I think instead there's a stage and some stuff down there. So we'll go and check that out in a little while. We've got the cruise to go and have a look at as well. But yeah, we've come down to see exactly what's happening at the event. You looking forward to exploring?
Yeah, looking forward to getting into it again, seeing what it's all about, seeing if they've made any changes to it, which it looks like there already is some changes to it, and just really just update on what's happening here at the park and the resort for this event, really.
Yeah, really looking forward to seeing what's changed, what's new for this year, if anything, and exploring food street as well, because food is something that we're both very passionate about, isn't it? We both like our food.
Yeah, it is. I don't think it was very good last year.
It wasn't very good.
So I'm hoping that it's better this year.
Yeah,
so we're going to have a look at the offering.
Fingers crossed. We'll go see what's on offer.
See if it's better, yeah.
Yeah.
But the sun is out. The sun has joined us for today,
It's
so
a
I'm in my
gorgeous
shorts.
day.
I feel like I'm back in Florida.
That's a push.
Well.
So we're going to go and explore exactly what's on offer. We'll go and check out some of the entertainment and see what time it's on. So let's go get this Alton Towers Day started.
So we're noticing that with the sun being out, there's a lot of people in this area, and the lawns is actually quite busy, and people actually use it. Kind of just shows that if you put the benches out and stuff like that, that people will, and I mean obviously the sun has to be out, but people will actually use this space, and it is actually quite nice. Noticing that the big stage is still not being utilised yet though, so I'm not too sure when the big stage, what it's here for and when it's going to kick in and when it's actually going to be utilised, but it is all still there, and it's not even got any lighting and stuff in it, so it's nowhere near ready to be used. So just really wondering why Alton Towers have gone ahead and got this stage here, and what
Permanently.
Yeah, because it's like it's here permanently, but it's closed permanently.
Yeah.
Which seems a bit of a shame to me for it to be like that. I mean, they've obviously got reason or whatever reason to have it there. I just find it really odd that they've got these events running, and we're getting into the summer now, and the stage is still showing us pretty stripped down, which is I don't know what I think of that. A bit bizarre. I don't know.
I don't think I'm a fan of it.
No, I feel like it should be being utilised, but I don't know. Maybe it's going to come into use when Oktoberfest starts. But in that case, then why is it not collapsed and put up for Oktoberfest? Why is it stood here all year?
Exactly, looking empty.
Looking empty and unused. Yeah, don't really know. So just noticing here, just outside Spinball Whiz, there's actually a bar been positioned here as well, the Mardi Bar. That's not been there before, has it?
No, I don't think so, but they've never had this stage here before either.
Yeah, so there's now a stage here as well, and they've put all benches here. So they're utilising this space here. With some entertainment on it. Very jazzy, that music, you can hear it in the background.
Very
like that?
jazzy. Yeah, I like the New Orleans vibe.
Yeah?
It's nice, yeah. Really nice. It's called the French Quarter stage, so obviously being the French quarters of New Orleans. There's a very weird link here between some New Orleans stuff and then other stuff that's got nothing to do with it, so not really sure what I think of it yet, but we'll see. Noticed as well, anyway, because according to the board down on Tower Street, that there was no X-Sector crew this year, so not sure why that is, but we'll see. The pathway between the towers and the lake has become Food Street, so let's go check that out. So down here there is a street party, New Orleans style. The Sights and Sound of Mardi Gras come alive during our music and dance extravaganza, so that's on at multiple times throughout the day, so it's always worth just checking the times if you are here. The next one's at 2 o'clock, so we'll try and be here for that. So walking down here, you've got jambalaya. So they've got jambalaya, gumbo, mac and cheese, curly fries, or a creek platter. Obviously all New Orleans inspired food here. They range between £8 and £10 per portion. Cafe beignet. So they've got beignets, ring donuts, numerous dipping sauces and different coffees on offer. Beignets are £5 each. Ring donuts are £1.50 each, or £5 for £6. And they've got numerous different sauces. They've got like Nutella, Biscoff, chocolate, all those kinds of sauces as well for you to dip your donuts in. So it looks as though this year the actual crew stages may be on Food Street, and that's what that street party's about. So rather than last year how they had all of the stages in the different areas, it looks like they're all like here on Food Street now, and they're all going to be out at the same time maybe, which potentially makes a little bit more sense to centralise it. Over here they've got the Ghost Train Smokery. I'm pretty sure this was here last year. So over here they've got barbecue, charcoal beef burger, spicy chicken wings, Jack Daniel's smoked pork, Old Hickory fries, grilled corn, and an Old Hickory taster platter as well. There isn't any prices on anything here, so I'm not entirely sure how much it is. But it's looking quite busy. It's looking like one of the busiest ones we walk past so far. Got the Voodoo Crew over here, which previously used to sit next to the Woodcutters Bar and Grill, if you know where that is. Forbidden Valley Crew. So the stages are all pretty much the same. So I'm kind of interested to see what this entertainment's going to be like. Playboy and chips. They've got scampi sandwiches in toasted French bread with lettuce, tomato, Cajun hot sauce, Whitby scampi and chips, of course. Giant fish finger sandwich and chunky chips as well. They range from $9.90 to a £5, so not too badly priced, I suppose. Food Street seems a little bit shorter this year. I don't know if it's just they've laid it out differently, or got donuts and cakes on offer here. So they've got king cakes, traditional Mardi Gras cinnamon king cake, ring donuts, filled donuts, a fro nut, which is got soft serve ice cream on it, carnival cupcakes, cake pops, and ice cream available as well. And again, ranging anywhere between $3.50 to $6.50. So it's not cheap, but it's not expensive either. Obviously, it depends on the portion size and stuff, but. And they've got some hot sandwiches over here as well. So they've got a Reuben sandwich, a classic pastrami, and a cheesesteak as well. And they're around £9 each for those.
Dress looks amazing.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah. Very stylish.
Very stylish, yeah.
So looking at this area then, so this area had a bar on it last year. It's now got a coffee and crepes van. It's got a range of different coffees and crepes available. There is a bar over there. This bar seems to be the one that it's called the Mardi Bar again this year. It's the two-tier one that is often around at Oktoberfest and Scarefest. But yeah, they've obviously got all alcoholic drinks and stuff available. They've then got this seating area, the stage back there, which has some live entertainment on it throughout the day. We'll go and have a look at the times for that in a second. And then the last offering over this way is a range of slush cocktails. So I can see that they've got mojito, hurricane, sangria, strawberry daiquiri, tequila sunrise, and then they've got some mocktails as well. So they've got a cherry sangria, a tropical punch, and a strawberry sherbet. A cup's £5, with alcohol it's £7, or a twist cup is £8. So it's not too bad. I mean, £7 for a cocktail, it's not awful. And this is the stage that I was talking about. So it looks like there's a band just setting up on there at the moment. Loads of stuff planned on here throughout the day. I think there's only two. Yeah, there's two bands that play on here. So there's Let the Good Times Roll and The Rhythm of Mardi Gras, and they're on at various different times throughout the day, as you can see there. Just as I was filming that as well, there was an impromptu visit from the street crews. So they all basically came down Food Street and were out. I don't know if that was part of their Mardi Gras street party, I'm not entirely sure, or if that's just something that they do. I have a feeling that may have been the street party, and that's what the street party is, and I just didn't see that they were on at 1 o'clock. I thought the next one was 2, but they may well have been on at 1 o'clock, and that might have been what that was. So, you know, there is a range of food here. There is some food that's on theme and some that's certainly not, but it's good to see that there's a range. We are going to get something in a second and actually try some food, so we'll of course let you know how that is. So I think we're going to start off by just getting some coffees from the coffee and crepe van that I showed you earlier. I think I'm going to get myself just an Americano, and I'll get Rob a caramel latte. It's still not on the strong stuff yet, so yeah, we'll grab that. And then I think once we've had that, we're potentially going to grab some food as well. I think we're going to start off with the po' boy. So I might just get a po' boy sandwich, which is scampi sandwich in French bread with lettuce, tomato and Cajun mayo. So we'll give that a go, see how it is. Something new for this year. Chocolate, thank you. Enjoy your food. Thanks. There it is, the po' boy sandwich. So let's go take this over to Rob and see what we think. So we've got our po' boy sandwich. Do you want to do the honours?
What's the honours?
First bite.
Oh, yeah, I don't mind.
What's the honours?
I don't know what the honours are. Oh, the bread feels a bit too crispy for me. Oh, I don't know.
Sounds like an old woman.
How we doing out there, Mardi Gras? Everybody good?
Bread's too crispy.
Roman and sunning.
I prefer bread softer. But it is nice. Oh, that sauce is really peppery. Really peppery, that sauce is.
It's Cajun, what do you expect?
Oh, there you go, that's why. You didn't tell what was in it before he got back. Yeah, so I don't know how much we can actually talk and film here, because there's like constant entertainment on, which is good. But yeah, we're struggling to film sat here, so we might have to just do little bits and then talk a lot more when we walk away, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, there's just been a lady on with saxophone.
Yeah.
And now we've got a pair of, oh, it's all blown away. Now we've got a pair of drumming blokes on. Which is actually quite nice. Saxophone lady was very loud. Very good though, very good.
It was good.
But we couldn't film during it was just too loud.
That's like that.
Yeah.
So when we first got here, these guys were on, and they were just shouting Mardi Gras down the microphone, so I didn't really understand what the hell was going on, to be honest. I'm concerned that they're about to start doing the same thing. But so far, I'm alright with this. Just don't start shouting Mardi Gras, please. out for you? No?
You into the parade today. Have a great time at Alton Towers.
So I think it's time for some more food. We just caught another one of the street passes, which was actually really good fun. And I think we're going to get the old Hickory fries, which are topped with pulled pork, American cheese and slaw. And they're from the Ghost Train Smokery, so we'll give them a go. And of course, let you know what we think. Got two of them. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So we've got the Hickory fries taken with American slaw, pulled pork and cheese. Looking forward to them. I've got to hand it to the ladies working on the Ghost Train Smokery as well. That their service was really good. They were really, really polite. Not really what I was expecting. So yeah, that was really good. Seems only right to get a beer to go with these as well. So let's walk over and see what they've got. So I can see Freedom Lager, Stella, Mardi Gras Pale Ale. Yeah, a couple of beers I think.
Actually, Freedom.
Thank you.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Thank you very much. So I got a Freedom Lager. Rob got quite a Stella. Total came to £12. Definitely not cheap, not mega expensive. The only downside to buying stuff from Food Street is that you can't get your annual pass discount any of it.
It's all external providers, isn't it? So yeah, there's no annual pass or anything off it.
That's right, that's right. It's not very cold. It's my only complaint.
That'd be really nice if it was colder.
Yeah. It's a shame.
It's nice.
It's nice, nice beer. Should we give these fries a go?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a quote on the first. That's very sweet barbecue. Really sweet. making a mess. Out of 5?
3.
Yeah.
3.5.
What would you give the sandwich out of 5?
3, 3.5.
Yeah, I'd say 3.5 for the sandwich, 3 for the fries.
So my issue with the sandwich was the bread was too hard, too crusty.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's like just like a personal thing
That's
for
probably
me.
a personal preference for you.
Personal preference. I like my bread soft. I hate it when it's crusty. I was running too hard to bite into, and then the sharp bits of the bread jab into your gums, and it's like, I just find it a very uncomfortable experience. So that's probably just my personal preference. So don't get put off by that. That's just my personal preference.
It was nice though.
My issue with these is the fries. They're just too fiddly.
Yeah.
When I think when you've got tops like that, they just need to be like chunky chips or wedges. Do you disagree?
I know, I see your point.
I just find them fiddly to spoon up and get in your gob.
I just prefer fries because I like the crispiness of them. But I can totally see your point.
I prefer like wedges or chunky chips because you can really like
Get your fork in.
Yeah. One with fries is they all fall off and I just get
Yeah, I know what you
frustrated.
mean.
Again, don't get put off personal preference because I get irritated by it.
You're irritated by a lot of things.
Yeah. But I'll normally always go for chips over fries anyway.
Oh, see, I'll always go for fries.
Yeah, you do. So like we go somewhere, they've got a steak, and you go, do you want chips or fries? You always go for fries.
Always fries.
I always go for chips.
Yeah. No, I like the thin, the crispy. I love a French fries.
So again, don't get put off. It's just my personal
It's just
preference.
Rob being fussy.
I'm just being fussy and moaning about nothing. Oh, this is cool as well. So a little photo opportunity, so you can go behind that and get your photo taken in it. So that's pretty cool, isn't it? It says here. Oh, Matt's going in. Matt's going in. Click. You look lovely. Yeah, it says here, snap your Mardi Gras memories here. Parade viewing point. Awesome. This is pretty cool as well. I'm absolutely loving this. This lovely little setup with a little bench there, so you have your photo taken with it. And then this giant mask. How cool is this? Wow, look at that.
I really like it.
I do too. You're gonna have to get a little photo of that. Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. I love this little setup here as well with the bench on it and stuff. And you got the little crates, all the plants and flowers around it. It looks really good. Yeah, I love it. So we just thought we'd take a little stroll through the gardens. Plus, there's less copywritten music down here.
Correct.
Yeah, so we are struggling a little bit today with the copywritten music and how loud the music is to film around.
It's everywhere.
To film around the Mardi Gras areas, which is not a bad thing. I'm not complaining.
No,
I'm not complaining. It's really good that they've got all that music. It just makes it difficult to take the camera out and film for you to be able to hear us and for us to be able to put it on YouTube, and YouTube will get upset with us for putting copywritten music on. So yeah, we thought we'd just take a little walk through the garden where it's a little bit quieter. And to be fair, we haven't walked through the garden yet this year, have we?
No, we haven't.
And I do like going through the gardens. It is a very, very beautiful place. If you ever come to Alton Towers and you like that kind of thing, have a little walk through the gardens. It's honestly, it's gorgeous. Alton Towers is not just theme park and just not just roller coasters. There is a lot more to it than that.
No, there is a lot.
So yeah, so we thought we'd have a little walk through the garden. It's such a lovely sunny day. We thought we'd take the opportunity to have a little walk through here. But yeah, so what do you think and what are your thoughts?
Overall, I enjoyed it a lot more than I have the past two.
Okay.
I think that's partly because all of the entertainment is in one place.
Yeah.
And I think the food that we had this year was better.
Yeah.
Yeah, overall, I was pleasantly surprised. What was your general feeling about it?
So, as I've said in my vlogs before, and as we've spoken about before on these Mardi Gras events, all of the entertainment being scattered around the park, for me, is just not right. The park is just way, way too big, and then all of your decorations and all the money they spend on decorations, stages, and all this kind of thing, because obviously all this stuff isn't free. They have to pay for it. They have to pay for all these decorations and stages and everything they're doing. And when you scatter it around the park, you are diluting everything that they're doing, because it's such a big area and such a big place, they're diluting everything that they're putting out there. So I think it's a lot better, and I think it makes a lot more. It makes a bigger impact being all in one place. So like I said, I think I said it on last year's vlog actually, I can't quite remember, but I've said it previously.
You've said it about other events before, haven't you?
Yeah, that I think all the entertainment should be in one place, all the celebration should be in one place, because then the guest knows where to go for that entertainment and for that celebration. They know where it all is, and they can watch all that entertainment all in one go, rather than trying to scatter themselves around the park and trying to get to, Forbidden Valley for this time, and trying to get to the Dark Forest for another time, and all this, and then you start missing the shows, and it just becomes a mess. And I think in previous years that's how it's been. I think this year they've absolutely nailed it, having all of that in one street like that. All the food is there, all the entertainment there. The main stage for this event is right there. You can sit on your benches and watch your entertainment. You can turn around, and then the little, I was going to call them cavalcades, they're not cavalcades, the little crews, the little, like, I don't really know what to call them, because they keep calling it a parade. It's not technically a parade. It's not a parade. It's like a street party. I suppose it's like a stationary parade, really. There are floats there, they're just not moving. They're stationary floats, which is awesome, which I love. I think it's absolutely fantastic what they've done this year. I think that the change they've made this year has ultimately made this event 100 times better.
I think so too.
100 times. I think last year with the floating bar, it looked a little bit saturating. It was a little bit kind of like, what's the point of the floating bar kind of a thing.
Yeah.
It was a nice novelty thing, but I don't think it was necessary. Proven by this year.
I think it was better this year.
It's better this year.
I think like you just said, the floating bar was a novelty.
Yeah, it was a nice thing, and when we got on it, I was like, oh, this is nice. But then it kind of wore off when all the kids were jumping on it, making your beer spill everywhere. That was driving me mad.
That was uncomfortable. And also, the issue with it being there was that there was no stage on there, obviously.
There was a stage there. The stage was to the side.
To the side, and you couldn't really see it. If you were sat on the floating bar, you couldn't see it.
Yeah,
so now, I think they've done it a lot better. They put the bar there. I think they could do some better crowd control, particularly when the street parties are out. That's the name of it on the sign, so I'm guessing that's what they're supposed to call it, and the performers just keep calling it a parade. But yeah, they could do with maybe some better crowd control. I don't know how they would do that, but there's a lot of people literally just using it as a through route, and for the people that are trying to watch the crews when they're out dancing, it can be quite impactful, and they really can get in the way.
On a normal street party, you would have people using the street and walking up and down the street and going to where they want to go. I think it's more natural like that. The food is still a little bit expensive, but because they're all outside suppliers, I understand why. Because Alton Towers are not providing all the food themselves, it is outside suppliers coming in, bringing their own trucks in and stuff, so I understand why.
It would be good if they could maybe come up with an agreement with them on annual pass discounts and stuff.
Yeah,
because it's not that much more expensive than buying a burger or whatever here.
Maybe they could. Yeah, maybe that's a thing. But I think at the moment the event is still coming on. But you can see from the amount of tables that are being used, people are utilising the area. People are using the street. People are buying from the stands. People are buying the beer. They're buying the coffee. They are. You can see it.
People seem to be enjoying the event.
Yeah, they do.
Year.
They do. Yeah,
and
people do seem to be enjoying it.
I think from our experience, the quality of the food this year was definitely better.
Yeah,
which is going to help it.
Yeah, the quality of the food is better this year.
I don't know whether last year was maybe just a bit of a rough patch for them. I don't know. Maybe they had a rough patch with their suppliers, but the food definitely seems better this year, so I definitely recommend coming down and trying.
The food was a lot worse last year.
One of the team came over to us, didn't she, just before the show was about to start, just had a bit of a chat with us.
Yeah, which was nice. It's nice to see entertainers kind of coming over and introduce themselves, but kind of interacting with the guests and things like that. It's the kind of thing you'd expect
people to stick around for the show.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
That's what she was doing.
Yeah, it was really nice that they were doing that. So, yeah, I really like that. So, yeah, this Mardi Gras event is a big thumbs up from us this year. I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's been good.
We've actually been here a lot longer than we were going to be today because the event was good.
We were going to pop in and literally just film it.
We were just going to pop in and have a quick look, weren't we? Because we weren't a massive fan of last year, so we just thought we'd just pop in, see if it's got any better, see if it's the same. And as I said, because it was a lot better this year, we've actually stuck around most of the day.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been a good day.
So yeah, what a good event this Mardi Gras is this year. Really, really happy with it. Really glad we came actually.
Yeah, me too. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, so we're just heading back to the car now, and just thought we'd share a few final thoughts. So they've increased, or they've put more set pieces and props around, which I thought was awesome, like the piano. Is it piano or an organ?
Organ, I think.
It's an organ, isn't it? It's not a piano.
So I think
It's not a piano.
organ.
It's an organ. Like, yeah, the organ that was all painted up, that looked really good. And then also the bike as well, with all the flowers and stuff, all those like set pieces you can have your photo with and stuff. Yeah, I love all of that.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, I love that they've put the effort into doing that. Yeah, it's great. The only one thing I'd say, here we go. Here we go. The only one thing.
Got an opinion.
That's the whole point. The only one thing I'd say is that where the main stage is, the Mardi Gras main stage anyway, where the bar and everything is,
Yeah.
I feel like the street music, or the street speakers I should say, should be wired into the stage speakers.
Yep.
Because at one point we were sat quite near the street, so we were watching the stage, but in the back of my ears I could hear the street music, which was playing on like a loop of like music. So it's different to the music that you're watching on the stage. Obviously I can hear the music on the stage because it's quite loud, but I just feel like if there's someone on the stage, then the street speakers should be playing that.
Yeah, I agree.
And then when the loop music comes on between acts, and when the music comes on for the dancers to come on,
It should all be synced.
it should all be synced.
Rather than when the dancers come on,
Yeah.
the stage speakers playing something different, which they were doing.
Although when the dancers come on, the entertainers on the stage do stop.
Yeah, they do. But they do put a loop
But then
soundtrack on.
there is a loop soundtrack that jumps in. So there's always music playing. So I hope that's not. I hope I've not explained that in a confusing way.
No, I don't think you have.
Okay. Yeah, I just feel like.
Basically, there's always two tracks clashing against each other.
Yeah, so where we were sat, I could hear the street music, which was one track. And then I've got people at the front of me on a stage playing music, which is great. But it's just like that clash.
Yeah,
I was
the
just like,
clash. And if
that's annoying. So it wouldn't take much more, surely, just to wire those speakers for the street into the stage.
Or even if-
Awesome. So if you like this video, you like this content, please like this video and share it with like-minded people.
comment below and let us know if you've been to Mardi Gras, or if you haven't, if you're planning on coming. If you have been, let us know what you thought. Did you think that it was better? Do you think there's been an improvement this year? Let us know.
So to keep up with all our Disney doings and theme park shenanigans, please subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.